Hi guys, and welcome back. As you can see today, we are doing a full body workout. It really is no equipment needed, but if you want to make it a little spicy and a little more challenging, you can get a band, any resistance you want. You're going to meet me on your hands and knees. Before we start our movement, we're just going to make sure we're neutral. So making sure that hips are stacked over knees, our wrists are on our shoulders, and then we're slightly tipping our tailbone down towards the mat to find that rounded lower back so we can be in neutral. Amazing. So right now we're just going to practice getting heavy on our left hand, right knee. Now move, shifting weight to right hand, left knee. Go back, left hand, right knee gets heavy. Right hand, left knee gets heavy. Left hand, right knee gets heavy. Right hand, left knee gets heavy. Next time we get heavy on that left hand, right knee, you're just going to bring your right arm up right by your ear. Bring it down, ear. So we're just doing some arm arcs in this position. We are heavy on that left hand and right knee. It's not about how high you bring your arm up. It's about how much you can do it without moving the other parts of your body. Keeping slow and controlled. Gaze is down towards your mat. We're raising here for 5, 4, 3. Still heavy on that left hand, right knee. 2. 1 more. Bring it down. Come to a child's pose. Take whatever breath you need right here in the child's pose. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you on your hands and knees. My arms hurt already. Okay, finding that neutral position. Wrists under shoulders, knees over hips. Slightly tucking our tailbone down. We're getting heavy on our right hand and left knee. And we're just bringing that left arm up by our ear. Palm is facing to the side. We're just bringing it up to the ear. Gaze is still down. Heavy on that right hand, left knee. Remember, it's not about how high you're raising it, but bringing it to your side without moving your pelvis or spine. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, 1. Bringing it back to the side and going back into that child's pose. Grab a sip of water. And when you're ready, I'll meet you again on our hands and knees. Right, you know the drill now. Before we start moving, we find our neutral spine. Make sure that wrists are under shoulders, knees are over hips. We're going to get heavy on our right hand. Actually, we're going to get heavy on our left hand, right knee. And as we extend our right arm up, we're going to extend our left leg back. Bring it in, out. Heavy on the left hand, right knee. Bring it in. Next time you bring it out, we're going to pause. Make sure you're a neutral spine. And then you're going to raise both opposite arm, opposite leg. Reaching to other sides of the room, but making sure that our spine is staying in neutral. You guys keep going. Amazing, guys. We're here for 4, 2, 1. Okay, so coming back on our hands and knees, making sure that our wrists are over our shoulders, knees are stacked over hips, tailbone slightly tucked down, getting heavy on our right hand, left knee, sliding our left hand and right leg back. Bringing it in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Next time you bring it out, pause. We're going to bring the left arm, right leg back. Lifting opposite leg, opposite arm. Remember, we want to stay quiet in the pelvis. So it's not about how high you bring that leg, but how high you can bring it while keeping your pelvis as quiet as you can. Amazing. Still heavy on that right hand, left knee. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Amazing, guys. Meet me kneeling. Whenever you're ready, grab a sip of water. I hope you were able to grab some water. Let's just do a couple of rotations of the wrist, going left. I guess opposite. Honestly, guys, just rotate your wrists. Switch sides. All right, so have your resistance band close to you. We are going to need it soon. But for now, just meet me on your knees. You can be like this or like this, whatever's comfortable for you. We're just going to have our shoulders rolled back, hands by our side, palms facing forward. And we're just going to do a couple lateral arms, stopping at shoulder height. Making sure that your shoulders are relaxed, but not like this. We're just relaxed. Amazing. Now, if you want to make this a little more challenging, you can grab any pair of weights that you need, but this is a beginner class, so take your time, we'll get there. Okay, now balling your fist up. Yeah. Do you notice the tension? Or do you notice the muscle engagement when you ball up your fist? Shoulders roll back, squeezing your fist, gazes forward. Amazing. Pause, open your wrist up, and now we're just gonna rotate our palms up and down. Just rotating and kind of pulsing as we rotate. Stop the pulse, just to rotate. Movement is coming from your shoulder joints. Amazing. And now, with our palms facing up, we're going to make little circles with our hands. Whew, it's getting a little spicy, isn't it? Pause. Circles going the other way. Palms facing up. We're almost done. And then we're just going to pulse from the shoulder here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go and grab some water. Ooh, that was a little spicy, wasn't it? As you can see, now it's time to work with our bands. I'll give you a second to get situated with your band. I have my band around my hand. I'll give you a second to get situated with your band. Just meet me here. So you can see that my hands are by my side at 90 degrees. My shoulders aren't forward. They are rolled back. Gaze is forward, chest is proud. My hands are sticking to my body, but I am pushing resistance into the band. Amazing. So now we're going to serve our man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I mean, they call this serve the platter. Yeah. So your hands stay resisting the band, but coming back to 90 degrees. Kind of like you're trying to reach for the front of the room. Amazing. Ooh, yeah, it's starting to feel this in your shoulders. Serve the platter. Bring it in, pause. Shoulders are rolled back, gaze is forward, chest is proud. Serve the platter. Woo, it's getting a little bit spicy, isn't it? Okay, in 3, you're gonna meet me with your arms extended. 2, 3. With your arms extended, you're just gonna go against the resistance. Whew, we're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go, bring it down, grab a sip of water. You can stay in whatever kneeling position feels good. It's just time to give my body a little bit of a switch up, starting with the exact same thing, but this time, instead of serving the food, we're just going to keep our hands tight to our body by 90 degrees, and we're just going to do that same motion of pushing against the band. Ooh, and I'm already activated in my back. I can feel this. Shoulders relax, gaze is forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Let's go back to serving the food. Hands coming 90 degrees. Tailbone slightly tucked under so we can be in neutral spine. Serve. Bring it in. Serve. Bring it in. Serve. Bring it in. Next time you bring it out, pause. Face your palms to the side and pull against it. Yeah. Pushing your hands, the resistance of that band. We're here for 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Grab a sip of water. Rolling shoulders back. Chest is proud. Gaze is forward. We are now having our hands in front of us with our palms facing each other. If you're kneeling tall, just make sure you're tucking that tailbone underneath. Actually, you can do this while you're kneeling short too. Make sure that you're in neutral. And then with our palms faced to each other, reaching our arms forward, we're just going to raise our arms up and down. If you can comfortably raise your hands above your head, please do that. But this is as far as my range of motion goes without now, you see, moving my back. I'm supposed to be staying still. Only motion is my arms pushing against the band. Making sure that my shoulders pushing against the band as my arms come up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying up here and just abducting and adducting our hands. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Grab a sip of water. That's actually it for our upper body segment. So actually meet me on your back. Meeting me on your back with your knees bent, feet parallel to each other. We are going to find our neutral before we start moving. So I want you to tip your tailbone up to the sky without making an imprint in your lower back. So I want you to be able to fit what? A cheeky little finger underneath your back in this neutral position. Grabbing your hands, putting them behind your head. We're going to raise our elbows so that we can see them in our peripheral. We're going to slightly tuck our chin into our throat. All righty. Amazing. Now, come up into your ab curl, coming up on the base of ribs, making sure that you are not imprinting your lower back on the way up. Gaze is in between the legs. We are trying to stamp the roof with our forehead. Elbow staying up, coming up on base of ribs, keeping spine neutral, no imprint in the lower back. Guys, you're doing so good. Keep curling. Keep curling. Amazing. Keeping neutral spine, gazes in between the legs, stamping the roof with our forehead, elbows in the peripheral, reaching to the sides of the room. We're here for 5, 4, 3. In 2, you're going to meet me in that curl position. Curl pause, and you're just going to pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Grab a sip of water. I hope you grabbed your sip of water. Let's find our neutral spine. So tipping our tailbone to the sky, but not imprinting with our lower back. Let's bring our feet in a little closer. Hands are behind our head like we're about to relax, but you know that's not going to happen. Elbows in our peripheral, chin slightly tucked into throat, coming up base of ribs in our ab curl. Gaze is forward. We are stamping the roof with our forehead, making sure that we're not imprinting our lower back, being able to fit walk eyes. Let's try a cheeky little finger. Amazing. Just doing a simple ab curl right now. Amazing. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Neutral spine, hands behind our head. Before we move though, we're gonna get heavy on our sit bones. That's the bony part in between your glutes. And I want you to just bring your left leg into tabletop. Bring it down. 3, 2, 1. We're heavy on our sit bones. You should feel this in your abs. Bring your right leg into tabletop. Over 3, 2, 1. Pressing down on our sit bones, neutral spine. Bringing our left leg. Over 3, 2, 1. Left leg into tabletop, heavy on our sit bones, neutral spine. Over 3, 2, 1. All right, putting your legs down. We're just going to sway our legs to the right, sway to the left, sway to the right, sway to the left. Amazing. Okay, finding our neutral spine, we're tipping our tailbone under, making sure that we can fit a cheeky little finger under there. Hands behind the head, elbows tipped up, chin tucked into your peripheral vision. And then we're coming back into our ab curl, but pause before you lower. You're heavy on your sit bones. You're going to bring that left leg into tabletop. Lower 3, 2, 1. Down. Curl. Tabletop. 3, 2, 1. Curl. Heavy on our sit bones. Lower 3, 2, 1. Alternate. 3, 2, 1. Curling up. Left leg. 2, 1. Right leg. 3, 2, 1. Coming up. One more. Left leg. And then one more. Right leg. 3, 2, 1. Grab a sip of water. All right, guys, we are almost done with this ab sequence. We are going to put our hands behind our head. We're going to find our neutral by tipping our tailbone to the sky, making sure that we can fit in a cheeky little finger under there. And then you can bring your feet closer. I'm not, because my hamstrings have decided to leash an attack on me today. We're going to just raise our elbows in our peripheral, tuck our chin into our throat. And before we start moving, I want you to get heavy on that sit bone first. Bring your left leg into tabletop. Bring your right leg into tabletop, 90 degrees. And then we're just going to come up into a curl. Heavy on our sit bone, maintaining our neutral spine as we come up into our tabletop ab curl. If this is too much for you today, you are more than welcome to keep your toes on the ground. Or you just alternate. But that's actually so much harder. Just keep your toes on the ground. Because I'm going to bring my feet back up to tabletop. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and just shuffle your feet. Shuffle. 10, 9, 8. Heavy on sit bones. 3, 2, 1. Let it all go, guys. All right, guys, we are almost done. We only have one more sequence here with our legs. So you're meeting me here on our side, on the right side. So what I'm doing before we get moving, I'm just gonna bring my knees a little back behind me, trying to line up the back of feet with my glutes as best as I can. My hips are stacked, my waist is lifted, and my front ribs are pushed back. This hand is here for stability, not any weighted support. So I'm very, very light on this hand. See? Very light on this hand. And my big toes are kissing. And with that, we're just going into some clamshells. Opening up our legs like a book. Waist is staying lifted. Hips are staying stacked. Front ribs are staying backwards. Being in our clamshells. Try to get heavy on that bottom foot, pushing it down into the mat as you open your leg in that clamshell position. Amazing. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Bringing this leg on top, we're just going to do an internal and external rotation of our foot, going knee to knee, I guess of our leg, toe to toe. Toe to toe, knee to knee. Just doing some internal rotation. We're here for 5, 4, 3. Guys, don't mind my adjusted legs. My hamstring started again, so I had to just extend my legs a little more. 1 more. Amazing. Let it go. Bottom leg is bent. Top leg is long. We're going to find neutral before we move again. So it's lifting our waist up, making sure that our hips are stacked, front ribs pushed back. My bottom leg is going to be a little extended just because of my hamstring cramp. Okay, and now with my waist lifted, I'm lifting and lowering my top leg. Think waist up, leg up. Our waist stays lifted this whole time. Bring your hand underneath. Pause. You want to feel this in your glutes, but if you're feeling this down your leg, I would rotate your toes up to the sky or down towards the mat. There you go. Amazing. I know your side glute is starting to scream at me a little bit, but we're only going to be lifting for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Now do some small intentional circles, making sure that our waist is lifted, front ribs pushed back, hips are stacked. We're only here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Small circles going the other way. 3, 1. Oh, 1 more, guys. Let it go. Give that booty a smack and grab some water before you meet me on the other side. We are now on the other side. We're now on our left side. Knees are bent. Mine are a little more elongated. I don't know if you've heard of a hamstring thing going on right now. And our hips are stacked. Waist is lifted. Front ribs are pushed back. And our big toes are kissing. So right now we're just clamshelling, opening our legs like a book, activating that side glute. Because if you remember what we just did on the right side, and I'm sure you did, we are coming for that glute, making sure that our waist is lifted, hips are stacked, front ribs pushed back. This hand is here for support, nothing weighted. keep opening your clamshells, guys. And remember, it's not about how high you can open it, it's about being able to do it, but keeping your pelvis quiet and your hips stacked. Waist is still lifted. Okay, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now raise your leg up, and we're just gonna do some internal and external rotations. Movement is coming from the hips. I'm gonna try to bend my leg a little more. Hope my hamstring doesn't attack me. Slowly. So it's knee to knee, toe to toe. Knee to knee, toe to toe. Having my hand here for support. Okay. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let it go. Last couple minutes of the class, we are almost done. We have our bottom leg bent, top leg long. But first, we're going to make sure that my hips are stacked on top of each other. Waist is lifted up, front ribs are pushed back. This hand's here for support. And we're just going to start with a lift and lower of the leg. Leg up, waist up. Leg up, waist up. Leg up, waist up. Pause, making sure we're feeling this here. If we're feeling it anywhere else, try rotating your toes up or down. Each leg is going to be different. See, rotate it down on this side. Definitely feeling my side glute more. Leg up, waist up. Leg up, waist up. Ooh, it's getting a little bit spicy, guys. Pause, waist is lifted, hips are stacked, front ribs pushed back. Continue. Leg up, waist up. Leg up, waist up. We're here in 5 before we make those cute small little circles. 3, 2, 1. Making those cute little circles with our foot going forward. Oh, cute little 1-inch circles. Flex your foot, making it a little easier. Point your foot. 3, 2, 1. Pointed foot going the other way. Here for 5, 4, 3. Waist is still up. 2, 1. Now let it all go and smack that booty. Guys, grab a sip of water and just meet me in your child's pose position when you're ready. Sitting back into our child's pose. Good job, guys. Ooh. Coming up on our hands and knees. Just bringing your leg back across your body. Giving it a good stretch. Doing the same on the other side. Going back into those cows. So arching our back, gazes forward. Rounding our back. Into 2, 1. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming. It was so nice to see you again today. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified when it's time to move together. And I don't know where you're in a rush to. I have a bunch of other videos you can watch. Bye. Have a good day.